Good morning. It is day 6. Day 6. Day 6. Or 6, whichever way it comes up on your screen as correct. It's day 6. And this is still tricky for me. This is still hard because I'm letting go of those limiting beliefs and self-doubts that were instilled in me that I took on as my own, even though they were not mine. And it's all because of the backlash that I got last time. And I'm still going to do this because I need to. I have to. It has to happen. It has to happen, guys. It has to happen. Because I was bred on lies. I was bred on lies. The beginning for me is when my life went sideways. And then from there, it was basically just untangling all those lies is so difficult and tricky because a lot of it I don't have actual concrete evidential proof that it happened. I just have the memory and the feeling of when it happened. And for me and my family, it was when we are out in public, when we can be seen, you are to act this way, think this way, do this stuff. This is how you are to be. You do anything outside of these confinements and you get in trouble at home or in the car on the way home, whatever it was. And it all fell back on, well, we had to make sure the leader of the house was kept in good sights, good viewing. And what they didn't realize when they, forced me to do that is that they were making me look bad because I had to remember all these lies and I had to keep up with the lies while also trying to stay true to myself and be my own. And knowing now that I have ADHD and autism, I'm understanding why it was so hard for me to do that. I did it because you get beat enough times, you get yelled at enough times, you get screamed at enough times. You're going to do what you're told to do. You're going to do what you're told to do. Because no one likes to have that done to them repeatedly all the time. No one likes that. So being autistic means I don't like lying. I get a physical reaction when I lie. And it makes me sick. It makes me feel nauseous. Everything in me is shaking and I feel uncomfortable. I don't like doing it. I don't like to lie. I'm a natural, truth, honest person. And so much so that sometimes my honest truth is just blunt and it hurts your feelings. I'm aware of that. I understand that. I get that. That's who I am. And because all of it started at such a young age, it went into my development. So when I'm healing, that's coming out. I'm realizing, oh, that wasn't me. That was just what I was supposed to do. That's what I was told to do. I was their little puppets, their little pawns, living like a slave in my own house. But that's what I get to learn now. Healing is learning what really happened. We always have this thought of oh, this is a personality trait, or oh, this is a character trait, or this is this and this and this and this. And then you realize that a lot of it's coping mechanism, a lot of it is trauma response, and a lot of it is unlearning what you learned the wrong way. And when you have been raised on abuse and manipulation and toxicity for so long, it's ingrained in your development. Like, it's in your development. Like, I was bred on lies. There could only be a certain amount of truth in what we were saying as long as the man of the house looked good. I wasn't kept safe just because the woman of the house stayed with the man of the house. Didn't make us safe. It didn't make me safe. I keep saying us, me. It didn't make me safe. It didn't. I was not safe. I looked for every exit for safety because I wasn't safe in my household. I wasn't. Staying with an abuser doesn't protect the kids. It affects the kids more, especially when you go silent. Like, if you're with someone who abuses you and your children and you feel like that you staying is protecting them, the only way that that's going to protect them is that if you stand up and you get loud and you protect them and you defend them and you stand up for them. If you go quiet, if you give the silent treatment, if you back up, if you become wallpaper, if you just sit there and you just stop standing up for yourself and the kids, you're not safe. That is no longer a safe environment. That is emotionally awful. Hang on just a second. All right. It is the first Tuesday of the month, so the fire alarms or the sirens went off. I had to wait for that because no one wants to sit here and listen to that. But yes, like, if you don't give that, you are not safe. No matter what you feel, no matter what you think that you're doing, you could be doing your absolute best that you feel is the absolute best. But the truth of the whole situation is that you're not. It wasn't safe. If it would have been a safe environment for me, I would not have tried to go elsewhere to find a father figure, a mother figure, to be safe, to be accepted, to be wanted, to be loved. Like, I knew that this wasn't the right way of doing it, but it was all I had. It was what I was programmed and trained to believe, think, and feel. I was taught and raised that love was abuse and abuse was love. They can word it however they want to, but that is the simplified truth of it. I was taught that abuse was love and love was abuse. Like, it was all toxic. It was all toxic. I wasn't taught the real feelings and things. That's why I went after the people that I went after. That's why I fell for the people that I fell for. Because looking back, all of my serious relationships had a attribution, a similarity. They all had a similarity to my father. And whereas I tried so hard to make sure that I got the opposite of my father, I didn't. And in fact, the one that I married, that I ended up marrying, was a little bit of both, my father and mother. It was, it is what it is. And it wasn't safe. We have to understand the difference. Understanding the difference allows for forward movement. If you know that what you went through is what you went through and it's what you experienced, don't ever, ever let another person stifle that. Don't let them put that out. Don't let them dismiss it. Don't let them downplay it. No. Because I'm here to tell you that the abuse that I endured for a very long time. Most of my life. I endured it for most of my life. And it was when I saw that it was happening to my kid that I realized, you know what, this is not a safe environment. Because this is who these people are. This is how they're going to act. This is what they're going to do. This is who they are. And no thank you. No thank you. And now I know that I can't be in those places because I will turn into the beast every time. I allowed myself one last contact, and I was able to leave kindly. I was able to say, you know what? You cannot give me what I need. So I'm just going to go. So I was able to give myself that. I was able to recorrect and leave without being the beast. But I know that in their environment, in their energies, I can't. I can't. Especially when I have been told by my mother that they're choosing my abuser again. And if they're doing better, they're doing better. That's fine. That's on them. But they haven't fixed anything for me. They haven't corrected anything for me. They haven't accepted anything for me that I need personally. It gets thrown back at me every single time. This. We don't have to take it. We do not have to take it. We don't have to accept it, especially when it's not the truth. Because I'm here telling you the truth, and I'm here doing things different. And I'm going to stand on my business and on my experiences, regardless of if you find it true or not. That's all. Bred on lies, and now I'm undoing it. Bred on lies to truth flies. All right. Y'all have a great, great day. I love you. I hope you're doing fine. You've got this. Breathe in and breathe out. We got this. Love you.